Welcome. On this video, we're going to talk about how can we construct parallel lines given a point. So let's take a look at this scenario here. Here we have a point P and we have a line M, and our objective is to use our compass to construct a parallel line to line M that passes through point P. There's a couple steps that we got to do. My first step, I'm just going to create some line. This line, it has to pass through point P and it has to intersect them. It doesn't matter what the direction is. So I'm just going to construct some line. Notice that this line passes through P and intersects M. That's it. That's my first step. My second step, I'm going to get my compass. I'm going to put my metal leg at the intersection between the two lines. And I just want to open my compass some distance to recreate some arc. So I'm going to create some arc. So there it is. This is some arc. It doesn't matter what the distance is. It can be farther, it can be closer, but just some distance. The farther you are, the more accurate your construction is going to be. Now that I have this arc, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my compass without changing the length of my compass, but now I'm going to put my metal leg at point P. And I'm going to recreate this arc. The same arc that I constructed on the bottom, I'm going to recreate it. Now my next step, I'm going to go back to the original arc and I'm going to measure its distance. So my metal leg, I'm going to put it at the intersection of the first line, and my pencil, I'm going to put it at the intersection of the second line right here. So this is how I can measure this arc. Now that I have this measurement, I'm going to give this measurement to the arc that we have on the top. So I'm going to place my metal leg at the intersection between the line, and I'm going to find the intersection. This intersection that we have here, it's a point. So let me make this a little bit bolder. Now, if I get my ruler and I construct a line that passes through P and passes through the intersection. So let me try to make this in here. Check this makes it a little more accurate. There it is. Now, this line that we have constructed here, let's give it a name. Let's call it line N. This line that passes through P and passes through the intersection, it's going to be parallel to the line that we have at the bottom, that we have of N. And this is how we can construct this parallel line. My conclusion is that line N is parallel to line M. But let's understand why is this the case. Well, the reason is because all we did within this construction, we just copy this angle and we copied it here. In other words, we have constructed two congruent angles. They are corresponding angles. Therefore, my lines are parallel. That's the idea that we did here. We just copy an angle at a different line. Let's do another example. So here we have the same scenario. We have a line M and we have a point P. And we want to construct a parallel line to M that passes through P. So we're going to recreate the same process. First step, I'm going to get my ruler and I'm just going to construct some line that passes through P and intersects my line. There it is. My next step, I'm going to get my compass. I'm going to put my metal leg at the intersection. I'm going to open it to create some arc. So there it is. Next step, I'm going to copy this arc at P. So let me move my compass. And I'm going to copy this arc at P. There it is. My next step, I'm going to copy the length of the original arc. So this is the length of the original arc. I'm going to give this length at the other arc that we have here on top. So there it is. That's my intersection. In this case, we're done with our compass, because now if I construct a line that passes through P in that intersection, this new line that I'm creating here, let me actually give it a name. Let's call it N. It's going to be parallel to line M. So my conclusion here is that this line N is parallel to M. And again, why is it that this construction makes sense? Because all we did, we copied this angle to this angle. So if these two lines are parallel, we can think of this line as being my transversal. Therefore, notice that we have two corresponding angles which are congruent, therefore my lines are parallel. So that's the idea behind it. Let's just do one more example. Same situation as before. We have a line M, we have a point P. Let's construct a parallel line. First step, let me get my ruler and just draw a line that passes through point P and intersects the line M. Done. Let me get my compass and let me create an arc. So my metal leg, it's at the intersection and I just want to create an arc. My next step, let me copy this arc. So now move it to point P and let me give this arc to this line. My next step, I'm going to find the length of this arc. So here we have it. Copy it more than enough. That's the length of my arc. Well, it's actually a little bit off. Let me go here. All right, that's more accurate. That's the length of my arc. Let me copy to over here to my other arc. So there it is. We have an intersection. And if we have an intersection, the only thing that we got to do is create a line that passes through P and that intersection. So I can see that I'm a little bit off. So let me do it like this. And there it is. Now let me give it a name. Let's call it N. And what we have done, we have constructed a parallel line where N is parallel to M. And the idea behind it, we constructed two congruent corresponding angles. Hello. If you would like to continue to learn about mathematics, you can check out the videos on the left.